Today on the channel, from the Marvel Legends House of X storyline, we've got Moira Mactaggert. Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel as we continue our Marvel Legends House of X unboxings of the entire wave. And today we're doing Moira Mactaggert. But remember, for all your Marvel Legends and beyond needs, hit up Big Bad Toy Store. Link in the description below. So this is an interesting figure. Moira Mactaggert, for my wheelhouse of X-Men days, obviously the X-Men animated series, Moira Mactaggert was a big time player. I believe she's died and come back, and we'll talk a little bit about this incarnation of Moira Mactaggert. But a must-have figure for your old-school classic X-Men days, and I think you can, smoke and mirrors and bells and whistles, you can put her in with your classic X-Men as far as I see things. I wish we could get a classic Banshee. I gotta think that's one most wanted on a lot of people's lists, including mine, to go with your Moira Mactaggert. Hopefully we get that animated-style Banshee sometime in 2021. I have to think it is coming. But an interesting one in this House of X wave. Things are still early. They're just starting to appear on Target shelves right now. Eventually Walmart will have them and everybody else. But it seems like Target is getting this wave first. For my early eyes out there, Magneto and Moira are the top two that are selling. I found the other people in the wave a few other times. I've only found Magneto and Moira one time on the shelf. So take note of that. If you do see Magneto or her in this, and you're thinking about it, now's the time to probably get them because they seem to be the fastest moving. The Wolverine and some of the other ones aren't moving as fast. So if you want to play the long game, maybe wait on those. We'll see. It'll be interesting. I really do compare this series to the Age of Apocalypse series of 2020. Very similar offshoot stories. It'll be interesting to see how this line goes. As we know, Age of Apocalypse did go to clearance in a lot of areas. It'll be interesting if this one has the same fate or not. But we love it when Marvel Legends team, they take chances and give us some of these offshoots and zany characters and stuff like that. They don't play it safe all the time. Yeah, you got to have Wolverine on a regular basis. Yeah, you got to have Deadpool on a regular basis. But take that step back. They do give us a lot of deep cuts. And I definitely do appreciate this one. And Moira Mactaggert's a must-have for me. I'm glad we got this. And the cool thing is, this is great for army building. It's a 2-in-1 package. There's a lot of ways this figure can go, so I do appreciate that. I myself will probably pick up another one of these just for some customs and some easy customs. I'm by no means a customizer, but I'm never opposed to popping a head off and putting a different head on here and you get a new character. I'm definitely down with doing that. But we're going to do it like we normally do it. Let's take a look at the packaging first, open it up, take a look at the figure, and then we'll talk from there and see where it goes. So there it is. We know the packaging by now. You got the House of X logo down below. You got the Krakoan language, little Hasbro logo. You got Moira in the package. You got an extra set of arms. You got a book. You got an extra head. You got the Tri-Sentinel Build-A-Figure piece, of course. You got the X background there. Marvel Legends logo up top. You got that little X up there. You got the Build-A-Figure. You got a little warning. You got the old glamour shot on the side with the House of X logo down below. Same thing on the other side. There it is. A little warning. Won't read that. And then, of course, the back. You got some more warnings. You got the rest of the line up there, including the Build-A-Figure. You got a little glamour shot in the little circle there. And then you got all kinds of languages of a little blurb. We'll read that. Some Krakoan up top, and then the Marvel Legends in the other top corner. So let's see what it says about our old gal, Moira Mactaggert. Through the course of many lives and deaths, Moira Mactaggert pursues justice for all mutants. So I believe reading blurbs, by no means, I'm not an expert on this story, but I think the House of X has like a play on words of X-Men, Professor X, but then also Moira Mactaggert in the 10 lives of Moira Mactaggert. She's one step above a cat. A cat has 9 lives. Moira Mactaggert, she has 10. So congratulations to her. But I think she's trying to change the course of history on each life, trying a different way to do things. Something to that effect. And she's on her 10th life, and this is the final chance to get things working the way hopefully things need to work. And I believe growing up, she was not a mutant. She was married to Banshee in the animated series stuff. And I guess somewhere along the way, Moira found out she was actually a mutant. So a little complex storyline there, but at least that's how I've read it and come to understand from my limited knowledge on the House of X. But somebody, please correct me if I'm wrong. I know there's a lot of experts out there that understand it a heck of a lot better than I do. But let's open this one up, see what's doing. Got her little background picture there in the old X, like everybody else. Very cool. See you later up high, towards the sky. All right, like I said, we got the Build-A-Figure piece. We got 2 arms, we got a scarf, we got 2 heads, and we got a book. So we like that. Very cool. Plastic prison shot right there. A lot of accessories with this one. I'm all in. Let's pop it out here. We've got a lot of books lately. If you guys think back, X-Men in the last 2 years, we've gotten a lot of books. We got the Hellfire Club that came with some books. We've got that Retro Beast that came with a book. We got Moira with a book. Then you go to the Gwen Stacy, Mary Jane, Spider-Man line. We got a book there. See you later. Got a leg for the Tri-Sentinel. There it is. Build that one very soon. All right, let's see what we got. We got 2 arms. So like I was saying, we got a lot of books, and this one's no different. So we've had another book. You can use this with Moira. You can use this with a lot of other people. Kind of a cool accessory. I mean, you could use this in your G.I. Joe, you name it. Use it wherever you want. You got a scarf that would obviously go around her neck here with the head. Very cool. Extra set of arms, so you can take that lab coat off. Very cool there. Now, I love this head sculpt with the glasses on it. When I see this, it screams back to the first time I remember this head sculpt, and it's via Hasbro as well. It goes back to the G.I. Joe Classified line. G.I. Joe Cobra Island, a dangerous island. Us collectors know how dangerous Cobra Island could be. Very dangerous. But the Baroness with her Cobra coil bicycle, motorcycle, the Baroness had an amazing head sculpt with the glasses where it actually looks like glasses through the figure into the eyes. It's not just like clear through. It actually looks like glasses. It's a great update in technology. I don't know what you want to call it, but I absolutely love it. I love this head scan. I think it is awesome. And the cool thing about this figure is, yeah, it's Moira Mactaggert, but let's say you want to do a G.I. Joe display. You can easily put this figure in your G.I. Joe universe. You know, there's always scientists in G.I. Joe. You go back to some of those episodes, Cobra Commander kidnapped a scientist, making him do things for him. This figure would work perfect in that line. This is definitely going to be one that Army builders will be picking up out there. There's no doubt in my mind about that one. And man, these head sculpts on this one are really good. Both head sculpts are awesome. You could fit this figure in many lines. We're talking, Marvel, obviously. You can put it with Spider-Man figures. You could do all kinds of... She could be, Kurt Connor's assistant in your Spider-Man universe in his laboratory. There's a lot of ways, and I do appreciate that. And I love things like this where you can get a lot of bang out of buying multiple ones of this. Makes this set a little bit more expensive when you do that, but is what it is. Then you got Moira Mactaggert here. And you can mix and match the heads. Some people will buy 2 of these figures just for one of each body style. Some will buy multiple, like I said, for that G.I. Joe example, or even Star Wars, you name it. Comes with 2 fists on this one. Yeah, and you got different hands. I mean, there's a lot of interchangeability. Obviously, you can do different hands on different ones. You can do these arms instead of this arms. You can take the coat on, leave the coat off. I mean, there is so many ways to go with this one. It's a familiar body style. Very similar to the Gwen Stacy. As I can see, the Gwen Stacy Mary Jane has that big cut, that thigh cut on the side of the skirt. Going back to my review of Marvel Girl, she did not have that cut, so she was really limited articulation-wise. Moira is a heck of a lot better. Still not amazing, but she definitely has better articulation than Marvel Girl had. And just so many options here. I really do like this figure a whole lot. And the glasses head scan, just next level. Just very, very cool. Very solid piece here. I can't believe this would be... I wouldn't think that this would be one of the top figures for me in this line. But it's going to be at the top of the list. It's got to be. Just very, very cool. I got a little bit of a paint scuff on the leg. I think I could probably rub that one out with a little cloth or something along them lines. But besides that, I don't see any paint issues on here. Just a very, very solid figure. This is a must-have. Must-have for G.I. Joe people. A must-have down the line. I think this is really, really cool. This actually beat my expectations. Does she fit on the ringside collectible stand? I got to think she will. I say it all the time. Spend your money on your figures, not your stands. RingsideCollectibles.com stands. Use discount code Kyle. Save yourself 10%, but she fits like a glove on there. Once again, this is a female figure with high heels. It's going to be very difficult to have her stand, so you do kind of need a stand of some kind to hold her up because she will fall over on you. But I like this one. This is a slam dunk. This is better than anticipated. I love it when that happens, as you guys know. So definitely, I strongly recommend you guys picking this bad boy. bad boy, bad girl up. I'm definitely going to have to pick up at least one more, but I'm thinking I might need 3. I might need 2 versions of her for my Marvel universe, and then I think I'm going to find one as a scientist in my Cobra universe with G.I. Joes and stuff. I think that just makes sense. And I think that speaks to what I was saying earlier in this episode about how when I've seen him on the pegs so far, Magneto being a popular character is off the shelves, and she is, because I think people are buying multiple of her, and it totally makes sense to me, and even more so after I got this one open. So there you go. You guys tell me your thoughts on old Moira Mactaggert. Big fan of this one. It's a most wanted figure, but it really serves a lot of purposes, which I think is really, really cool. Now bring us a Banshee figure and all will be right in the world, Marvel Legends team Hasbro. But tell me your thoughts on the Moira. How many are you going to pick up? Are you picking up 1? You picking up none? You picking up 7? Well, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the old notification bell. We got videos every single day that run the gamut of everything we collect. But make sure you stay tuned for the rest of this wave as we unbox the whole thing. In the last video, we'll build a figure, and we'll rank them all together and see which one we like best. So stay tuned for all that. So until next time, for Moira Mactaggert, I'm Kyle. I'll see you guys all real soon.